Hello, my name's Sam and I run a social enterprise called Prize Pie. What we do is we help businesses show their customers where their money goes when they buy something from them. And the idea of that is that customers can see where their money is going when they're spending money with a company, and they can make an informed choice about what they're buying. As you might have seen already, every now and again, if I myself come across a product or a service which I use, which I think is ethical, and I enjoy using, I'll just write a little review about it. And so what I've done is I've done that with Abel and Cole. So a little while ago, when I moved to Brighton, I decided that I wanted to carry on getting my fruit and veg delivered, organic, of course, and I had a few options. I went for Abel and Cole, and I've had a really good experience with them so far. As I mentioned, because the social enterprise that I run is all about ethics, I'm only going to want to promote companies which I feel are ethical. Yeah, Abel and Cole seem to fit the bill so far, and I'm really happy with the service I've had from them. The reason I feel they're ethical wasn't such an easy one this time, because they're not a cooperative. I use giffgaff, which is a mobile phone network, and they operate like a cooperative where they have members and they reward their members. Abel and Cole, it's a limited company, so I was a little bit unsure at first. So when I was on the phone to them one day, I asked just an employee, I said, I know Abel and Cole is a limited company, I'm a bit wary of big greedy corporations, what are they like to work for? And she sounded really happy, and she sounded really enthusiastic, and she said it's a really nice company to work for. So that made me feel reassured. And then I've phoned them a few times since, and each time I do tend to ask their employees, are you happy in your job? How do you feel working for the company? And every time they've sounded really positive and really enjoyed their work. So that sounded good to me, and they said they get treated very well. So that's really important for me. I know that when a company looks after employees, that generally means that it's pretty ethical. So that's how they passed that test for me. Secondly, in terms of use, I found them absolutely brilliant. I mean, my box turns up at the same time every single week, and I feel like I get really good value from it. It's £12, and that's what I pay, and I get a small fruit and veg box. It's mostly just for me, but occasionally my girlfriend or my friends come around and I cook dinner, and it lasts me perfectly. I've just had my box delivered now, actually, so I can show you quickly. So this week, because it changes every week depending on what's seasonal and what you decide you want in your list. So I don't know if you can see that brilliantly, but I've got a mixture of oranges, pears, rhubarb, celery, broccoli, carrots, pears, pepper, and cabbage. I hope you can see that all right. Sorry if you can't. And what you might also notice is that this bit of paper in here, this is a recipe, and this is fantastic because, as I've said in the written review which I've done of this, I was absolutely useless at cooking before I started getting all these. And these little recipes every week, they say what you can make out of the ingredients that you've been sent, which I find really useful. There's another one here. And then another thing which I find really good is that every now and again they just throw a freebie in there. So without asking, they'll throw in a free lemon or extra beetroot or a bit more broccoli than you've asked for and ordered. So yeah, I think it's fantastic. What you'll notice is I've written a whole review of this, and it's not very long, but it's just on our blog. So if you want to actually see it in writing, there's a link underneath this video and you can click on that. In terms of prices, I think they're very reasonable as well. I mean, if you're going to be buying organic fruit and veg, you already know it's going to cost you a little bit more than buying the other stuff from supermarkets. And I wouldn't buy that stuff anyway, because by the time you actually eat it, it's mostly just water and it's full of chemicals anyway. But price-wise, like I said, they sell tons of stuff, but boxes, the small fruit and veg box which I get is £12. There's a 99p delivery charge, so it works out £12.99 a week, but I get good value out of that. And that's for 1 or 2 people they recommend. They've got a medium box as well, medium mixed fruit and veg that is, and that's £17.50, and they recommend that could feed like 2 to 3 people. And then their large box, which is absolutely massive, which could feed a whole family of kind of up to 4 or 5 people. It's £25 a week. Yeah, so I think it works out really good value. And again, they're a very generous company. Um, if I recommend a friend to use Abel and Cole, they'll give me a box free. And I've recommended a few friends in the past, and it worked out that I had a month and a half's worth of vegetables for free. And then each person I recommend, they also get something for free. So it's normally like a loaf of bread or a pack of eggs or a large bottle of organic extra virgin olive oil. So yeah, it works out good value. Anyway, if you want to see the quick review I've written, just click on the link beneath this video, and yeah, there we go. And then what you might notice is, if you click on the blog section of my website, there's a review of giffgaff, the mobile phone network I use. You might want to check that out. And there's also just lots of other related topics about ethical consumerism, and just trying to make people think about where their money goes when they buy things. Anyway, I hope this has been useful. I do appreciate comments and feedback. Like I said, the most important thing for me and for Prize Pie is that we're about ethics. So if you have got any feedback about ethics, then I'm always interested to hear it. Thanks a lot, and if you can recommend any other companies that you'd like us to check out, just let me know. Alright, have a good day. Bye.